Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is We Love You Chelsea. I am P1 Dan or Daniel. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is the Chelsea versus Ajax preview. Chelsea is playing at Stamford Bridge, and this game is going to be it should be a really easy game for Chelsea to win. Ajax have not been doing too well as of lately. They lost in the Champions League the last round 4-0 to Marseille, playing away, and they play away at Stamford Bridge this time, and I don't see an upset happening. I feel like we have it in the bag. I feel like Chelsea are gonna to score goals tomorrow, and yeah, we're just gonna win the game without Palmer, probably without Enzo Fernández. We'll see. They said that Enzo Maresca said that he's back, he's available, but are we gonna risk him? I'm not sure if tomorrow's the game that we should risk him, especially if we have Caicedo, Lavia, and Andre Santos in midfield. I think it's best to give Enzo Fernández a rest. So where I'm going to start off at is the press conference for today. So Enzo Maresca talked at the press conference, and obviously the questions was going to be about the red cards that Chelsea accumulated the past 6 games. We had 6 red cards in a row in the past 6 games, and Enzo Maresca doesn't think that we have a disciplinary issue. And in my opinion, I would have to agree. I feel like this happens in life, in football. Freak things happens in life and football, and having 6 red cards in a row does not happen. And it hasn't been the same red card. It's all been different. And Enzo Maresca, that's what he told the reporters at the press conference as well as Tosin as well. He was interviewed as well, and he said the same thing. They talked about Hato. Hato, our newly signed left back / left center back. Talked about how he is doing, and Enzo Maresca, he really likes him, and I like him as well. He's a really good player. He's still a teenager, so there's still time for him to improve on himself. I feel like he's one for the future. Obviously, he had plenty of caps for Ajax, and he actually captained them I think the past 2 seasons as well. So I have no worries that Hato is going to be playing for Chelsea. It's just a shame that Marc Cucurella is his deputy. He's one of the best left backs in the world, definitely in the Premier League and definitely in the world. He's been the most informed fullback the past season or so. So it's a shame that he has to compete with them, but that's competitive sports. At a big team like Chelsea, you're gonna have competition, and it's it's the strongest man to survive. Is that the saying or whatnot? But Hato, he's gonna be playing for Chelsea soon. I have no worries about that. So going to my lineup for the game is gonna, let me start from the top this time, from striker, because João Pedro is out for the game. João Pedro got a red card against Benfica, so he's out for the game. So we have 2 options. Should we go the Tariq George route, or should we go to Marc Gucurella? In my opinion, I feel like Marc Gucurella would be the best solution. I think he's ready for a start. I feel like he's hungry, and I feel like against this Ajax team at home at Stamford Bridge, I think he'll score if we start him. So in my opinion, I think Marc Gucurella should start up top. Behind him at attacking mid, I want to go for Buonanotte. I don't want to say his name, Buonanotte, playing at the 10. So I would go for Buonanotte playing at the 10 behind him. He hasn't played last week this weekend actually. He hasn't played, but I feel like on this game he's well rested. He's good technically. He's a player that is going to be in and out the side because he is a lone player, but he has quality, he has talent, and I mean, Cole Palmer is out injured. He's a really good second option to have when he's out injured. So I would go for Buenanote playing right behind Marc Cucurella. On the left, I would play. It's a toss-up between Gittins or Garnacho. In my opinion, I would play Gittins, but I see why Enzo Maresca would want to play Garnacho. He had a good outing last time at home against Benfica, but looking at the two players, I feel like Gittins has more of a higher ceiling than Garnacho. So if I were Enzo Maresca, I would start Gittins over Garnacho. On the right, it's between Esteban Willian or Pedro. I'd play Pedro, and I'd bring on Esteban. In my opinion, Pedro is in hot form. He's becoming a leader. He carried us last game, as I predicted he would too. So I want the form to continue, and I want Pedro to start. Going to our two DMs, I would play Lavia and Caicedo. That's, for me, is the dream pivot. Lavia is so cold. He is one of my favorite players. The way he turns it's like Busquets-esque, honestly. The way he turns with the ball, the way he receives with the ball is like Busquets. I would start him next to Caicedo. We haven't seen that pivot in a while, and this is the perfect game at home to start that pivot. Left back, Cucurella. He's one of the best in the league at left back. There's not many players in this that I've seen that's gone past him. I would say Olise against Bayern and Minte against Brighton are the only two fullbacks this season that I've seen get the best of Marc Cucurella, but I mean, he could have a day off. I mean, he's still good. He's still really good. I feel like he is a player that is really consistent, and he's the least of our concerns or our worries in regards to defensive wise. Center backs. So I did like Achampong this past weekend. I did like him. And who did he partner up with? I think it wasn't Fofana. It was I think it was Chalaba he partnered up with, and that was a pretty good partnership. It was kind of shaky actually the first half, but second half got a little bit better. I mean, in my opinion, I think those two should start center back. So Achampong, Chalaba, don't touch it. Get the clean sheet last game. Unless there's any injuries, I don't think Enzo Maresca should touch that back line, that back two. And then at right back, our leader, legend, Reece James is gonna get the start for me. He needs to keep this going. I know I don't want to pile a lot of game time on him because of his past injuries, but for me, I feel like in order to get him back to his best, I think we need to push him a little bit more. He should be playing this game just to have us get more on top of the leaderboard. We have 3 points right now, I believe. We have 1 loss, 1 win. We need that a second win as against this Ajax team, especially because they're not the best team. So we need to be winning these games. We do not want to be relying on games like Barcelona to be playing. So yeah, and in goal, of course, Robert Sanchez. Obviously, Jorgensen is not going to be playing these games. He's a cup goalkeeper until further notice, until either Robert Sanchez makes a blunder again or whatnot. I think Sanchez right now is in the form of his career right now, and he hasn't made a mistake since Man United. So good on him, good on the team. And yeah, this is my Chelsea against Ajax preview, catch my review tomorrow after the game. I'll try to get it a few hours after. I do work a full-time job, obviously, but I'll get you that review tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is We Love You Chelsea. I am P1 Daniel, and peace.